Recording right now. All right, y'all. This is the Team Legacy Sales Training for Royalty. My name is Brahim Lark, and we can hold as many as these as you guys need. As long as you guys want to grow your royalty business, we'll hold these trainings because there is a lot of things that we've done. We've built this team to at one point it was 553 active members, and people keep coming in every day. We have another business that we run where we just recently brought in over 100 and some people in 5 days. We brought in about 139 people in 5 days. So we do know how to do this, and we will always keep it 100 with y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can mute my man up. Okay, we'll always keep it 100 with y'all, meaning that we are going to tell you exactly what it takes to build a team of that size. And it's not easy, and you can't do it by yourself. And it does take time. But what happens is that when you keep going at it, when you're consistent, when you always show up, when you plug in, you will start to see the results. It happens. Now, I have 4 examples of people up here that are doing well with royalty that do exactly what I did, and they did it. I mean, Brett has been very successful in another opportunity. Lady's been successful in other opportunities. So has Miles. So, but they will each tell you that it takes following up with people to and being consistent, putting out good content, making sure that you're building relationships, doing live videos. Each one of these people up here, myself, Miles, Brett, Lady, each person does live videos consistently, and they get people to relate to them. And that is a huge component about building, teams and getting people to join you in opportunities. So what we're going to go over tonight, right, is we're going to, since you guys, you stated that you want to build your royalty business, we're going to go over content. We're going to go over attraction marketing and the things that go with it. We're also going to give you guys a post that you can use that we've tested that will pique interest when you post them in certain groups. And we'll let you know what to say to those people once they start to contact you. So the first thing I wanted to go over, and I don't know, Lady, if you guys had something, Brett, Miles, if you guys had something you wanted to touch on first. But what go ahead, Brett.
No, Matt, I didn't want to interrupt you. Like everything you said is like on point, and one of the most important things that I just want to add in here before you begin is, number one, we're building the royalty platform, and we're doing the 3-click marketing with your respective other business, but you're also interested in building royalty. Royalty will get you halfway there. Them seeing the platform actually work on your timeline, posting content, that will get them halfway there. When you present this, which you don't have to do alone, like I can present it with you, the sales team with royalty can present it with you. When that presentation is done, that's where y'all got the value when you came on with me. You can't deny the value when you see the platform. And then pretty quickly when you start to see it work, then you start to actually believe in it. Like I could show you my leads all day. I could share my screen, but when they start using it, you use yours as a reference, of course, but when they start using it, then they're going to see really quick how the leads come in across social media. The second thing I wanted to say is your audience. Like bringing people into your network that can benefit from using this platform. That's crucial, because if you're talking to the wrong people, it doesn't matter how attractive you are, it's just not going to work. So go ahead, Heem. I didn't want to interrupt you there.
Absolutely. No, and he's right. And he's 100% right. Guys, a little trick, just a little trick that that Miles actually came up with and he kind of stumbled upon it, but it was genius, right? When we were first trying to build our royalty organization, Miles, we had a marketing platform, right? That's what we had. So Miles, matter of fact, Miles, I don't know why I'm talking. Man, tell him the story about how about how you were on YouTube and you got retargeted, and then you figured out how to use the tool to build your audience.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so basically, I was in, we got a little Google Chrome extension tool. Um, it's a monthly bill. And basically what happened was in the beginning when I started out, and I believe Brahim too, I didn't have a lot of friends. I was just a normal person. I wasn't on here. I've never done sales before, you know. I think I had about 700 friends, and at the time, I was building my friends list up to have more people see what I had. And as I was doing that, I was actually, and it was a Zoom call, and some guy was saying, you know, and we were doing like a training on royalty, and this guy was like, hey, you know, you ever see the ads that pop up on your Facebook timeline when you go down it? Well, you know, you can hit some of those ads, and those are business owners. You know, these business owners, they'll want what we got, you know, just by clicking on the ads and getting in contact with that business owner. And they had a lot of great ideas on that Zoom. One was you could grab the little magazines, the little brochures when you go in
Oh yeah, I remember that.
into a supermarket. You can grab those, and people are paying a pretty penny to be able to advertise in these little, you know, flyers or whatever. And basically you can get in contact with those business owners and expose royalty to them, because they're paying way more than what they're going to pay a month for royalty for putting them ads in those little newspapers right in front of the supermarket, right? So anyway, we were talking, and basically what happened was, you know, I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? And it's funny, I stumbled upon this because before I ever got in network marketing, I was trying to figure out how to change my life. I wanted to make more money. You know, I just wanted more money. I was limited to what I could make at home. And so I was looking at, I seen like ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson and stuff. So their ads would basically, I probably never got this deep into detail with it either, but I can't ever talk about doing it now, right? So I would look at Russell Brunson, and I would look at all these guys, you know, these get rich quick schemes that are on YouTube and stuff that would pop up. And what happened is that I would watch a lot of these guys on YouTube. And when I noticed that they would always be popping up on my feed, like on Facebook. So, and the reason why they were popping up and I came to the conclusion, you know, that the reason why they're popping up on Facebook is because I filled out their information. I wanted to hop on their webinar and see if I could learn anything from the free part of the webinar before they were trying to, you know, upsell me on something that they had to offer, right? So as I'm sitting there, you know, I came to the conclusion. I said, you know what I'm going to do? Every single one of them ads that are on Facebook, they all have people that like them, and those people have Facebook profiles, right? So I said to myself, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I said, Russell Brunson, I thought about it. I'm like, man, ClickFunnels, whew, that's just like royalty, but it's more money than royalty. And really, if you ask me, it just doesn't have everything that royalty has. So I said, interesting. I know what I'm going to do. The next time I see that Russell Brunson ad, I'm going to click on the little like symbol, because it'll hit, you know, Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone, these guys, right? Gary V. They all got like 2,500, 5,000 likes, 20,000 likes. So what I did was I went ahead and built my friends list off of people that are into big time network marketers. Because what do we have? A marketing platform, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did was I built my friends list off of that. So I did it off of various guys, and I had and I'm making some decent money in royalty, but I had, by doing, this is a true story, I had about 2 or 3 opportunities kind of slipped through my fingers that didn't go through. One of them was actually going to be introducing the UFC gyms to Royalty. My buddy was the top manager. Matter of fact, my buddy's the president of franchise development for Mayweather. So who knows, this might happen. You know, that might happen. But I met these type of people because they're on that list. They're using, you know, those guys, a lot of those guys are like using ClickFunnels and stuff. They never even heard of Royalty, right? And some of those opportunities that slipped through my fingers, just food for thought, would have had me making twice what Kawan Mayo makes right now in Royalty. Because Kawan's only making like $20,000. Well, the one guy I had, his buddy was consulting for like 300 fitness gyms, and you know they're going to want the 327 pack, right? So you take 300 times 300, right? I mean 300 times 30, you know, 300 times 100 is 30,000. That's $90,000 in volume. I done hit the top. So I'm just saying, you meet those type of people.
You meet those type of people.
They go to the 10X conferences and stuff like that. You know, like they're there. Yeah. So you just and guess what? I only can store 5,000 people on my friends list. I only can add 100 people a day. So I didn't get to all them people. You know, I bet you nobody got to them all. I bet you a ton of those people don't know about Royalty. So right there, that's a slew of people that you can expose Royalty to. And they, guess what? They're in a network marketing, right? So, so anyway, that's what I did. I built my friends list off of that. And as I built my friends list, I would reach out and I would talk to those individuals. Now, I'll be honest, I did a dummy move. The tool that we got, I was adding probably like 300 people a day. 75% of the people I added, I never got to talk to because I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have been adding 200, 300 people a day. I could have added about 50 a day and gradually grow. And I didn't do that. So somebody who did do that, who actually brought the most people in on the team in 1 month, was Gary. And I had this same conversation with Gary before he ever even, you know, in his first week of joining me, I told him that was my strategy. So guess what Gary did? Gary started friend requesting like 50 people a day and talking to them starting Monday. Gary basically took my same strategy that I was using, but he did exactly what I should have did in the beginning, but I wasn't even thinking. I was like, man, I'm just going to go through and talk to these people. So that's a really cool strategy to build your friends list up and find those people. So
and just to be right, and just to be clear, y'all, like you don't even have to use the tool that we had. We had that tool. I still have it. We had the tool because it kind of automated it. But you don't have to pay for a tool. Like you can literally find those posts and you can click on them and you can just add those people individually. Like you can do that free. And just add and build your friends list. But you want to build an audience, and this goes for whatever business that you're in. This doesn't just have to be Royalty. If you're in CBD, if you're in weight loss, if you're in credit repair, if you're in whatever business, find the influencers, find the post that pertains to your in particular industry and build your list with people that want what you have. It's only right. Now that's just one part of the equation. The second part of the equation is content, right? Content. And Cheryl will always tell you, content is king, marketing is the queen that rules the kingdom, right? So content. When you guys are posting on Facebook, your posts should be one of these three things. And remember, if you're taking notes, write down these three things. E-I-E. And what E stands for is educational, I inspirational, the last E entertaining. E-I-E. Educational, inspirational, or entertaining. Whatever your post is, whatever your live is, it should contain one of those three things, or all three. But you really only need one of the three. And what that does, y'all, when y'all provide that kind of content, that provides value to people. If you're entertaining people, that provides value. People need a laugh sometimes. Sometimes people need, a cool video to watch, or, entertaining is providing value. If you're inspirational, that's providing value, because sometimes people just need to hear something or see something inspirational. Educational. providing value. You're teaching somebody something. They're learning something when they come to your page. And when you guys provide that type of content, what happens is you start building up a presence, a rapport. People start coming to your page and they're like, you know what? I like going to this page. When I go to this page, I either learn something, I'm entertained, or I'm inspired. One or the other. And that keeps people coming back to you. That is a part of attraction marketing, because now people are like, well, damn, I like the way Kawanda does her thing. I like what she posts. I want to see what Kawanda's posting today. I like what Joe is putting up. Yo, Joe is a cool dude, man. You know what? I seen Joe do a live the other day. Yo, he was really talking that truth. You know what? I'm gonna go check for Joe again. And what happens is you start relating to people, and people start reaching out to you. It's crazy the way it does. If you have a business,
Brahim,
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, could you give us an example? So you guys probably don't know this. Me and Brahim were in another business. This man closed out. In the other business, we got about 200 reps in that company right now, something like that. But out of everybody we had to sell, nobody closed out more people than Brahim. And that was about in the past 10 days he did that. He brought in about 15 people in 5 days. So brother, if you don't mind, could you show your screen and let's give everybody, you know, what the pro looks like, man. Let's show.
All right, I got you, brother. All right, let's see. Let me share the screen here. All right, guys, close these. Here's this lady. She's trying to get me into something right now. Yeah.
Hey, Brahim, if I was her, I'd be trying to get you into, man.
Trying. All right. So, all right, y'all. So now I got 4,965 friends. I've been maxed out to 5,000 friends probably 10 times. And I always get rid of them after a while and refresh them, because sometimes people just don't engage with you, and the more people that are on your friends list that aren't engaging, it's clogging up your friends list, and the less people that are, the less people will see your stuff that are engaging, right? So there's our looking lady right there. She ranked up, beautiful thing. All right, so all right, guys. So what I mean by inspirational, right? This is just something. Now, this was me and Miles at the Vegas event, you know, on stage for royalty. And the post just says, and in the morning, what I like to do is I like to put up something inspirational. And the reason why you put up something inspirational in the morning is because when people get up in the morning, they're usually scrolling through Facebook, they're on the toilet, they're in bed, or whatever, and they're scrolling through Facebook and seeing something, the very first thing that they see in the day, if it's something inspirational, it can actually brighten that person's day. It can actually make them, you know, if that's the first thing they see in the morning, that could change their whole day around. So I like to put up something inspirational in the morning. A lot of people do, guys. It works. Trust me, right? So today I just put in, you can either adapt to the energy in the room or you can influence the energy in the room. I say influence, right? Have a great day, fam. You know, and it was just a picture of us doing exactly that. You know, we're influencing the energy in the room in this picture. So you can go this route, right? Now, this is something that I just started doing this year, and that's because of Cheryl. She was like, you always put up the motivational quotes in the morning. What I used to do, guys, is I would you know, go to Pinterest, and Pinterest has you know, you can go to Pinterest, it's free, and they have every motivational quote, meme that you can think of. You can literally type in, you know, leadership quotes, team motivational quotes, loving yourself quotes, and you will get everything under the sun, right? And so what I would do is I would go to those quotes, and at first I was just actually copying and pasting the meme and putting it on my page. That doesn't hit as hard as if you guys just had like a solid colored background. You actually just take that quote and rewrite it yourself, add some emojis. Emojis tell people how to feel when you're on Facebook. So that's why you always want to add emojis, because you can either adapt to the energy in the room, nah, you don't want to do that. Or you can influence the energy in the room, put the superhero, boom. Yeah, you know what? I do want to do that. I say influence, win. You know, you put emojis in it, and that'll kind of tell the person how to feel psychologically. They don't even know it, but psychologically it does. You know, and that's why emojis work so good. So if you take one of those motivational quotes, and I'll give you an example of that, right? Because sometimes I don't always, I think my internet's acting up. Sometimes I don't always have time to find a picture, or I don't have a picture that I like. Here's another one I did. If y'all see this one, you know, this one got 135 likes, 60 comments. This is something I talked about building relationships. You know, build relationships that will not only grow your business, but that will also grow your mind. It sounds cliche, but surrounding yourself, you know. So I put this out, and these were all. This is just content, y'all. Like going to events and stuff that gives you content. We can't right now, but you know, Cheryl, Kawan, you know, we got people from both businesses in here that we done built, built relationships with, locked arms with, and it's content that you can put on your page, you know. But an example of a motivational one that what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Okay, like this one here. This one, I didn't get that much engagement on it, but something like this. Grand Resurrection Sunday family, be blessed. You know, I want to show y'all one that did good that was like that. You know, there's so many daggone people coming to the thing. Okay. Lifestyle stuff is always cool. You with your family, you with, you know, this was another motivational one I did. Always remember why you do what you do. If that alone doesn't keep you motivated, nothing will. Much success and abundance to you all. You know, you just want to be positive. You know, 178 likes on that one. All right. I wanted to show y'all an example of one. God, dog, man. Okay, so here's one. This is kind of what I'm talking about. This actual quote is from the book Art of War. Strategy plus tactics is the long way to victory. Tactics without strategy is just noise before defeat. You know, that even though I didn't get a whole bunch of engagement, you get engagement on those type of posts. People like to see that. Here's another one that did real good. Okay, this one, 122 likes. Let today's actions prepare you for tomorrow's success. Something that simple. That's simple. But you want to put those up in the morning, right? Now, this is the thing. A lot of people, they come in network marketing and they have a business. They're excited about the opportunity and they blast that opportunity all over their Facebook page. As much as y'all love your opportunity, as much as you love whatever business you're in, everybody doesn't love it and everybody does not want to hear about it all the time, 24/7. That is the way that you will not get engagement. You will not get anybody interacting with you on your page, because every time they come to your page, it's business again. It's this again. It's that again. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is provide educational, inspirational, and entertaining content. And then after you do that, every once in a while, you can go ahead and hit them with an opportunity. You know, we put in people, so like in the morning, motivational quote, midday, something educational or entertaining. At the end of the day, either, you know, welcome post for somebody that comes into your business, a live video, you know, something like that. You don't have to post every day, all day, but when you post, you want your post to be, you know, to be one of those three things. So content is one of the things that's going to drive people to you and get people reaching out to you. So you're not chasing everybody down for a sale. You're not doing this. Miles, can you speak on adding people, when you're adding people to a friends list, reaching out to them and talking to them and building that relationship? Because this is another part of attraction marketing, guys.
Absolutely. So basically, guys, once you add somebody, first and foremost, always say, just realize this: expect to get, if you really want to build this thing up, expect to get more no's than yeses. And if you get more yeses than no's, you're a rare breed. I just put it to you like that. But pretty much, guys, when you first add people, or and they accept your friend request, you want to reach out to them and just say, hey, thank you for the request, or no, thank you for accepting my request. I really appreciate it. I look forward to supporting you on your posts. Be real, be more genuine to somebody than you might normally be, right? Like, be extra nice to individuals, right? So when you're doing it, this is one key thing, right? One key thing. The only way you can find out if somebody, I mean, these are magic words, and I hope everybody should know this, but I think I didn't know this in the beginning, but it's you got to say, hey, so what is it that you do for a living? I mean, you want to find out what's your angle, right? Because at the end of the day, people want to, join with people. People don't, just want a product for the product. They want to join a person, but they also want to know what solution, what royalty is going to solve for them. Like, what's the solution that royalty is going to solve for them? So, you don't want to just say, hey, you got to figure out what the person does. But basically, you want to just come out and, start talking to the person. We got some scripts. Like, we got Ray Higdon had a great script. I think Cheryl Coco had an amazing script. Let me see something. Am I still in the Zoom with my cell phone? Here we go. I am. So let me stop sharing my screen with my computer, because I like to talk with people on my cell phone, because my cell phone auto, so I'm more like comfortable being on this guy here. But pretty much you want to make sure that so here, you know what, I got a good example. Let me go find it because I'm working on something here with this gentleman right here, who's an awesome individual. So okay, so for instance, I don't think this is showing the beginning. Well, this is Donna Edwards Spoor, and Donna actually locked arms with me. She's in royalty, but Donna locked arms with me in like February. But I know this is a little fuzzy. But if you look on the top there, November, that's November 6th, guys. So what I did was I was building this relationship up with Donna over time. Now, this is for another business, but it's the same concept. I'm talking to her. When you're talking with someone and building that relationship, I'm going to tell you the best way to do it. Become like best friends with them. I had a guy, I was hanging out with him like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, because I knew he was going to join, and I was wrong. I thought he was going to be an absolute like monster and crush what I was, and I brought him in royalty. He didn't crush it, but he still came in, and he did bring a few people in, but he didn't crush it. But the point is that I got him in by actually like becoming friends with him, and that's the thing. Like, you want to build these relationships up over time. So I'll put it to you like this. You know how I said, okay, you want to sit there and you want to talk with as many people as possible, right? You want to talk to as many people as possible. So with that being said, every day, I mean, if you look at my messenger chat, look how much people I talk with. Look at this. That's right, Heem. I'm working on silence. Don't worry about it, brother. But as you can see, I mean, look at every minute. So I'm not just building one relationship with one person, but when I got somebody that's on the fence and I know they're more close to a yes than a no, I'm willing to put extra time in with that person. I'm willing to talk with that person for an hour. Okay, that's what I did. And you build rapport with them people, and you know what? That actually ends up building retention. And a lot of those people, you build those relationships up. You never know, something you might have, I don't know, you could be doing something else that you originally got in royalty to use. They may end up joining you in that as well, if your relationship is strong enough with them. So you end up building these relationships over time. So I'm going to show you another example real quick. Let's see, we got David again, because me and David are working on a really dope training that we'll be using here to show you guys as well. So that was Donna, right? So if we go and we look at this is Wendy Lawrence. Let's see. Now me and Wendy Lawrence, me and this gentleman, we had a long conversation. So we started back on December 16th, guys. It's just another person that ended up locking arms with me. Started on December 16th. As time went by, I was working on Will again. This is another opportunity that I had recently built up. Trust me, it was worth it. But as you can see, as time goes on, I'm building my relationship with him. He still didn't lock arms with me. December 26th. So basically, you're just fine. But like, this is the thing. I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys something that's pretty cool. Okay, my most successful month in royalty. I'm gonna show y'all my most successful month. Okay. First off, I started off. I was doing all right here. I was bringing some people in. But my most successful month by far was August. Okay, was July. Okay, and the reason why is because I was constantly scheduling calls, and I basically had a few calls scheduled every week. So these two, and I think the beginning, I want to say from June or July, I told Brahim, put his helmet on, I'm going to bust his head through a whole bunch of levels. And that's exactly what I did, and I did it because I was scheduling calls, right? And it gets like this, and guess what? Blakely Newark never joined me in an opportunity ever. All right. So basically, you want to be punctual. You want to be punctual with people. People are going to want to hop on the phone sometimes, and you really want to get them on a royalty call, so you don't have to do this no more. You could just send them the calendar call, guys. Y'all got it easier than I had. But you want to just build a relationship with these people. You talk to them, and there's no script that is perfect, because every person is different. Like, there's no script that is perfect.
But what it comes down to, though, right, is the same. It's the same principle. So, like, basically the principle is that you're talking to these people and building a relationship. Now, in the beginning, this is what you do. You know what I mean? When you're first starting, you talk to people, and you talk to as many people as you can. When you ask them that question, what do you do? And you guys start going back and forth that, I do this. It might come up that day. Would royalty interest you, or whatever the case may be? It might come up. The point is that if they say yes, cool. You send them your funnel. They watch it. They either want to get started or they have more questions. If they have more questions, schedule a sales Zoom and let the salespeople close it out. Keep it very simple. But if they don't, let's just say they that day, I'll take a look at it, or I'll get back to you later. Cool. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to get back to you later. You have to get back to them. So maybe wait a day and then get back. Hey, cool. How you doing today? Oh, yeah. Did you ever get a chance to take a look at that information? No? Okay, cool. Take a look at it when you can. By the way, how you been? What's going on? Start a conversation, because what happens is that the more and more you go back and talk to those people. I just had a lady join me I've been talking to her probably for 6 or 7 months. And she finally joined me and she said, Brahim, I've never seen anybody work that hard for me to come and join them. Now, when it came down to it, y'all, I didn't really need her to join me, but I wanted her to join. I wanted that sale. You know what I mean? And so she said, when she told me, when me and her first started talking, she said, make sure you stay on me about this. I said, oh, you don't know who you're talking to. I'm gonna stay on you. And that's exactly what I did. Once a week, twice a week, I would go back. Hey, Pam, how you doing? How's it going? I would see her on live, you know, check out her live every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, when she said, Brahim, I swear to God, if you didn't keep doing that, I would have just forgot all about this and never even done it. But that's where it comes into the 12th contact before somebody makes a move. Think about this yourselves, right? Think about how many times you might see a commercial for a burger or, you know, some kind of promo in the store. Think about how many times you see that commercial before you say, you know what, damn, I'm gonna go ahead and try that. You might see it, it might be the 16th time you've seen that and until you finally say, you know what, I'm gonna go get it, whatever it is. That's exactly how it works online, y'all. But what you got to realize is that when you're doing that, you're marketing yourself, because when you start building that rapport and building that relationship, now it's all marketing. That's why Cheryl says content is king, but marketing is queen, and it rules the kingdom, because everything is marketing, from the content to the live videos to you reaching out and talking to people. Every single part of that is marketing, and marketing turns into sales. But marketing is not overnight. Marketing is something that's seen over and over and over again until somebody finally goes ahead and pulls the trigger. Go ahead, Brett.
Yeah, I just wanted to tack on to some of the things that Miles was saying in regards to when you start first engaging with your new ads, your new friends. And we're talking about royalty here. So if you're targeting your audience right, it's going to be people who already run or operate an independent business, whether it's brick and mortar, whether it's online, e-com, whatever it is, they're going to be in that if you're targeting the right people. If somebody friend requests me who's in that area, that means I'm in demand. They requested me. So my mindset changes for the people who add me. And the first thing I say, if they engage me first and say thanks for the ad or whatever they might say, I say, hey, appreciate the opportunity to connect. What made you reach out to me? Okay, if you want to speed things up, if you're talking to somebody in business, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen more naturally when you're talking about royalty, because you have something they need, or they're trying to sell you on their opportunity or product or service, but that's not what you're doing. And when it comes time for that, you got to learn how to flip the script. And, you know, if you're not looking for another opportunity, you need to let that be known from the door. Like, hey, I appreciate you reaching out. My plate is so full. This company I'm with is jumping off, and I'm helping a lot of business people. And, you know, if you want to know about what's going on, I can help you grow your business without me being in it. And if you're interested, let me know. Like, that's when they request me, because here's what happens. There's a sequence of things. When you start going to these ads, like Miles said, and getting those people in your network, now all of a sudden, the people in the people you may know section, now all of a sudden are people you want, because they weren't before. They were your friends of friends locally in your town. Those aren't your people. Your people is elsewhere. And when you start bringing those people in from elsewhere, now all of a sudden, the people in the you may know area are people. And they're going to start seeing your picture come across their screen. And they're going to start friend requesting you, because they're going to want to try to, you know, sell you their opportunity or product or service. And that's when you got to understand, okay, I'm going to try to be like professional, polite, like I put a post up the other day, straight up. I said, honestly, I'm not interested in your opportunity, but I can help you grow yours with people who are. Like straight up. That's how I feel, because I know I'm home. I'm home. Like this is my home. And I'm not really interested in anything else because I want to focus on this. So if that's how you feel, then that's the kind of mindset that you should go forward with in regards to building loyalty.
Hey, I just wanted to jump in real
Salute.
quick. Damn, Brahim, real quick, man. When Brett, you know what's funny? I used to always say that to people, and I never do no more. I forgot all about. That's why I'm gonna start implementing that again. I swear to God, I used to say that, and I just forgot about it. But there's something I want to show you guys real quick, okay? Is anybody else on this call on their cell phone besides Brahim, Brett, or Lady? Mike Hooks, are you on your cell phone, brother? I'm gonna show y'all something.
Yes,
I'm on my
sir.
cell
Yes,
phone.
sir.
Okay.
I'm on my cell phone.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so do me a favor. Whoever just said I'm on my cell phone, not you, Mike, because you don't have some of our trainings. You this might not be as good with you, or it might, but whoever that other person is, would you be willing to show your now whoever the other person was, do you have the Facebook app? Mike Hooks, do you have the Facebook app then? Do either one of you guys that have your cell phone right now on this call, do you have the Facebook app?
I think it was Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Okay,
I got
do
the
me a
Facebook
favor.
app, yeah.
Okay, do me a favor, Raheem. You're gonna like this. Okay, one of you guys share your screen on your cell phone for me, please. And this is. I want to show y'all how effective attraction marketing is. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Go ahead and share your screen and go to your Facebook app. Okay, go to it. And I want you to click on something real quick. I want to make a comparison real quick between me and you. All right. So do me a favor. Go ahead, click share screen, and go to your Facebook app.
Start broadcast.
All right. Okay. There you go.
All right.
All right. Now do me a favor. You see your little bell symbol, Mike?
Yeah.
In the bottom, you got 9 notifications. Click on that.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. All right, cool. Scroll down real quick until you see a pending friend request. You'll see a pending friend. There you go. Confirmed. See it?
Okay. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Confirm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So okay, not people you know, but right there, Nina Ema Panfo, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't confirm it, but click on her name and go look at that. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. This is about traction marketing here, guys. I'm gonna show y'all how powerful it is. Just click on her name. Okay.
All right.
Click the back button. Click the back button.
The back button. Okay.
Yeah, because that's not what I want to see. Go back real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Click on Joanne Joelle. Is this not going to show it for you? Wow, it's not showing it for you. All right. Okay. I'm sorry. Unshare your screen. Unshare your screen, and I'm gonna share mine because for some reason your app's not popping up the way mine does. Now I'm gonna just show y'all something that's really cool about attraction marketing.
Yo, I want that app. Whatever you got, I probably
so that's the Facebook app, right? So right here, guys, these are my pending friend requests, right? So what I can do, right, is I can click on that guy's name, and you see in the top right where it says see all. Now I've been accepting a lot of friend requests lately, so this ain't going to show all my friend requests coming in. But when you do attraction marketing correctly, I can hit sort, I can hit newest first, and as you can see, every day I'm getting multiple friend requests. So when Brett just said, when somebody friend requests, you say, hello, how you doing? What is it that made you friend request me? Okay? Look how much people I get to say that to. Look, every day. And I'm telling y'all, I done plucked the people off of this list already. These are people that I didn't accept because I didn't like their profile, where they was from, whatever. Okay? But what I'm saying is when you're doing attraction marketing correctly, you're going to get a boatload of friend requests every day. Okay? Every day I'm getting somewhere between 8 to 15 friend requests from brand new people that I get to add to my network. And guess what? I'll say whatever the heck I want to them because they're friend requesting me. So I just wanted to make a point to show y'all that, okay? Like, right, if I, and Brahim, I'm sure Brahim has the same thing. Brett just said,
Hey, I gotta
yeah,
interrupt you for a minute. You
okay.
better, like that Jonathan Roach. I'm telling you, do not.
Okay,
All right, that's all I got.
SG.
now that's cool. Oh, Jonathan Roach, that guy, don't worry. Look at that. Shannon deleted him. Don't worry about it. He can't change. He can't help me that much. Okay, I got rid of him.
If,
So I just wanted to show.
if SG says no, then that means no.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
stop sharing my screen, but I just wanted to make it a point that listen, and the attraction marketing guys, when you're doing this attraction marketing, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you could do it. Everybody's doing good, bringing people in. But like the truth is, man, when it comes to attraction marketing, man, you could go to Pinterest, what Brahim said, Instagram, any of that stuff, and you could just get like basic text, man. Like, I mean, listen, I was flooding my stuff with business lately, but I mean, whatever, like you could just add, oh Lord, don't look at that. That's a business text. But like something like this, something like simple like this, good things happen for those who hustle. It's not about who has the most talent. It's about who's the hungriest. I mean, that's the truth, So, and you know what the funny thing is about this quote, guys? You know what the real funny thing is about that quote? Check this out. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. This is how I just put my quotes together, right? You might be like, oh man, I'm not creative, I can't think of that, whatever. But what I like to do, guys, is I like to come in here. I'm sorry, I probably jumped off track because I went straight to the attraction marketing again, but I just feel like attraction marketing is really, really good. Look, I got my quote from this picture, right? I got my quote from that picture, and I got my quote from this. So I put two quotes together, and I came up with a cool quote, and I got a lot of engagement with it. So I just want to show y'all that, man. The attraction marketing stuff is dope because guess what? Them friend requests just come through crazy, and that's what we want. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and give it back to y'all, man.
And you know what? That's a perfect segue, y'all, into engagement, right? And the importance of engagement. Now you've heard me say it already. You've heard Miles say it already. The importance of engagement, right, is the more people that see your stuff, the more people you can end up meeting. The way that you get people to see your stuff is that you have to engage yourself. It's the only way that works. And you can go down my timeline and you see the ones where I have over 100 and some likes, and you see the ones where I got like 60, 40. You can tell the ones that I actually engaged prior to me posting that versus the ones where I didn't do much pre-engagement to me posting that. And you'll see the difference. So what you want to do before you post something, and it all depends on how much time you have, if you can just go down your timeline and you can just heart as many posts as you possibly can, and on like the 15th or 16th post, put a comment. Then go right back down to it and heart, not like, but actually heart, because Facebook likes to see emotion. If it's something funny, put the laughing emoji. If it's something sad, put the sad one. But you want to comment on that post with some type of emotion, not the thumbs up. The thumbs up is like the worst thing you can do nowadays for some reason, whatever. But heart as many things as you can, 20, 30, 50 posts, and then post your thing, because what that's going to do is that's going to put your post higher on those people's timeline, and more people will see your post. When you have 5,000 friends on Facebook, only what is it, 10% see what you post? So that's why I was saying, if you're running into people that aren't engaging with you, get them out of there and put somebody new on your list, because that bogs down your post. Go ahead, Brett.
Same thing with stories. Don't ignore stories.
Yep. Don't ignore stories. That's another part of engagement. You know what I'm saying? So you guys want to be seen, you have to engage with other people. It's a social media network. Social, and we're doing network marketing, networking. So you have to network and you have to engage with other people for them to see your stuff. So that's the importance of that. What else okay, so now royalty, right? If you guys want to build royalty, we have a cool post that Lady's going to put in the group that we use. When we first got in, we used to use another one. The post used to get 200 to 300 comments on it, and we would go down on the post and we would literally answer every single individual, and we would say, hey, they would leave their business links, and we would say, hey, this is a really cool business. If you want to see how you can attract more interest and leads for your business, shoot me a friend request and inbox me. That's an important part. Inbox me, because you don't want to inbox them. You want them to inbox you. That'll allow you to weed out who's serious and who's not. If they're coming to you, then that means that they actually do want to hear the information. Once they come to you, you say, hey, I saw that you responded to my post. Would you like to know more information about attracting more leads and interest in your business? Yeah, cool. Here's my funnel. Send them the funnel that's right in your back office. Just send them the funnel, let them watch it. Once they come back, what did you like best? I like this. Are you ready to get started? No, I got more questions. Okay, no problem. Let's schedule. Do you want to set up a live demo? Then go ahead and schedule the sales call. Keep it very simple. All you want to do is peak, plug, and pass. Because if you guys are piquing their interest, you're plugging them into the information, and if you pass it on to where you don't have to do all the talking, psychologically that tells them, hey, if I do want to sell this, I don't have to do all the talking. All I got to do is show a video and get them on the line with the salespeople, and let the salespeople close them out.
Okay,
go ahead.
Like how do you do that though? Like, okay, what do you send them? Your capture page or the sales funnel?
I send them the sales funnel only, and I just started doing that because Cheryl made it, and it gives you everything. Has everybody here seen the sales funnel?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the sales funnel real quick. All right, there's my royalty at.
Come on, lady. You ain't show Mike the sales funnel yet. What you doing?
Lady, hold it back. Don't hold nothing back, lady.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually trying to get somebody signed up right now. I would have a whole lot of stuff to be talking.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Nah, because I thought when you send the sales funnel, they ready to buy right now. You know what I'm saying?
No. You know why I like sending them the sales funnel, y'all? Hold on, I'm not doing my 3 clicks right now. All right, the reason I like sending them the sales funnel is because it has everything that they need, and so it allows them that they don't actually have to get started if they don't want to. All right, so here's the sales funnel. So when you log into your back office, right? You click on your name. You'll see your referral links right here. The sales funnel is the one in the middle. So if you click on the sales funnel, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for y'all. And you guys, and what's really cool is if you go ahead and opt in yourself, you can so the first thing they see is the video. So if you say, okay, do you have 30 seconds to take a look at this? Sure. They come in, you hand them this, it sends them the 3-click marketing video, right? If they want more details, they'll go ahead and opt in. Now you not only expose them, but if they opt in, now you captured that lead, right? And that's why I like sending them the sales funnel, because you can capture the lead. 873-7563. All right. And
Also, with using this sales funnel, it won't give you that buzz to your phone that you have a new lead. because you didn't build this one. So it'll send you an email saying that you have a new lead.
Yeah, you'll get an email saying that you have the new lead. So you come in the sales funnel and it has a nice little video. If they want to get started, they can get started. If not, they can learn more, find out more. So, you know, they can find out about Justin, all of that. Find out more. Let's find out more. So what y'all want to do is kind of go through this, and because you can actually start answering questions with this. Like if you go through this and they say, yeah, but you know, how does the 3-click marketing work? It's on page 3. Just go ahead and go to page 3. And you'll show. You don't have to answer a lot of questions, because this will answer all the questions for you. You know what I'm saying? So I send them this and call it a day. Now, once you send them that, Mike, and they watched it and they come back and they say, yeah, I have more questions. No problem. Would you like to set up a live demo? They say, yeah. Okay, cool. So watch this. So if they want to set up a live demo, all you got to do, my bad, let me log out. All you got to do is go, let me go back to my,
Hey, Mike, real quick, 80% of sales are made between the 7th and 18th touch. So what that means is you have to send this to them to plug them into what they got, and you got to follow up a whole bunch of times after you send this to them.
Right. Now, if
Okay. All right.
Now,
Can I say
Mike, if they,
fellas?
oh yeah, go ahead, lady.
I don't know if anybody was up last night and seen that little piece of script that I had put in the group.
Yeah, I copied and pasted. Yeah.
This lady that's about to sign up, I met her this morning. That same post that I just dropped in the group, she commented on 4 days ago. I got like 300 and some people on that post, and I'm not even halfway through it. And I just apply to like 20, 30 people every day, so I don't get overwhelmed. And 9 times out of 10, every day, or at least every other day, somebody gets started.
You post that on your timeline?
No, I found me a group that has, I believe it's like 30,000 people in this group. So I posted it in that group and I posted it in another group. One group had absolutely no movement at all. None whatsoever. Not one person commented. The second one got over 300 comments. So it's just where you post. Just be mindful where you post, you know what I mean? And respect the groups that you're in, because a lot of times, and don't take as long as me, it's only taking me too long right now because I'm doing so much. But sometimes the admins of the group will see that you have so many leads, and sometimes people get jealous and they will delete your stuff. So make sure that you're following up with people.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yep, that's true.
I had a lady come on there and scream on me, like scream text on me, like, what are you doing? You not doing? You listening?
Yeah. So be very mindful.
Like,
but that same script, I did it like that just for this training, just so you can see. Yes, Miles, is true. Sometimes it takes a while for people to get started. Half the people on here that came in under me, I have been telling them about how I can help them with their business for weeks or months. And it's just people are ready when they are ready. Right. You see, Miss Moon? People, they come on when they ready. Everybody ain't got the money, or something happened, the kids are sick, somebody got the coronavirus. It's always gonna be something, right?
Right.
Drop a picture of the post. Drop a picture of the post in the group for me.
That brings up a good point, lady. It's like, not everybody is going to take months to get started. You are going to run into them people, some of those people that are ready to get started right then and there. Like Brett, when I was talking to Brett, now Brett was he was already primed and ready to go. But I still talked to him about 3 or 4 times before he actually got started. You know what I mean? But he was already ready to go. But what I'm saying is, the people that don't tell you yes right away, keep going back to them. Because eventually, if they don't tell you no right away, go back to them. Make sure you go back to them people, because and you better write them down. Like if they don't tell you yes right away, write them people down so you know that you got to follow up, or put them on the Google Sheets. Do something. You know what I mean? Like Lady, I know Lady got a crazy system going on over there. With who,
Man.
you know, but it works, y'all.
Real quick, if you're on like your 10th or 12th time or whatever, even before then, if you're on like your 5th or 7th time, you could go like, hey, we've talked a couple times before. I'm going to go ahead and take you off my list. I don't want to waste any more of your time. And then
Yo, I love that.
I'm like, get them back in the game. Like, no, don't take me off your list just yet. I'm just not ready.
Yep.
Then you know where they stand.
That works like a charm. That works like a charm. Cheryl told me about that.
That's when you message them when they taking a long time, and then.
Right. So if you done talk to them about 4 or 5 times, let's say you talk to them 4 or 5 times, they one of the times they left you on red. One of the times, they said I'll get back to you. Another time, they're taking a long time to get started. By that 5th or 6th time, you say, hey, like just exactly what Brett said. We talked about this a few times. If you're not really interested, let me just go ahead and take you off my list so I know not to kind of waste your time anymore. You know what I mean? And then 9 times out of 10, they will say, no. Even if they left you on red before, and you go back and you say, you know what? I've been trying, I've been reaching out to you a few times. You're not really responding. I'm just going to go ahead and take you off your list because I don't really feel that you're interested in this. 9 times out of 10, they'll hit you back and be like, no, I'm still interested. I just been busy. I just been whatever. So that thing works. It works, man. I've used that myself.
Okay.
Anything else that y'all want to go over? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We've been on here for a while, and I got to make these people some dinner in here. But we can always do this again. We're gonna share the post. Lady, did you want to go over? I think you were finishing saying, where you post your posts and all of that.
Yo, Lady, show your post. Show your post on the screen to everybody real fast.
Hold on. Oh shit. I'm on my phone.
Come on, man. Brett got a whole bunch. Look, Brett, I'm hooking you up, brother. I'm shucks. I ain't got nobody on here. I'm trying to help y'all out. Shucks.
Is that the Anywhere in the World post? Is that the Anywhere in the World post?
I think that's what you talking about, Miss Moon.
Yeah,
I already used it already.
Me too.
Yeah, they getting some major movement. Let me see.
Yeah, that's a jewel post right there.
You gave him that post, the one that I did.
Yeah.
Yo, I was trying to find a post,
see my screen?
Because we used to have this post. It was like magic when we first got into royalty. Look at that.
Wow.
Miles, look at that. Look at that, Joan, Miles.
And I haven't even gotten through, man.
You better screenshot
I ain't
them
see it.
people.
I ain't see it. Show it again. What is looking like? What other group at? Okay.
Look,
okay.
302. Yo, that's just like that old post we had, Miles. That's just like the old Joan.
Man, look, I'm about to slide in there on ladies' follow-ups, man. It's inbox. You know what I mean?
Look, here go the last one.
Back off, lady.
You know what?
You know what?
My bad, brother. My bad. My bad, lady. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm out of here.
You better screenshot.
She's a beast.
Screenshot them pictures. Screenshot them posts so you can save them.
Yo, I'm telling you, see, I was trying to come up with a post, right? Because we had one that we were using. I think Rakeem, that old post lady that I had gave you.
Yeah,
Rakeem,
that was right up under it. That only had 100 comments.
Now, Rakeem had came up with that post, right? When we first started doing royalty, and we used that thing, and I'm gonna tell you, that post got me so many sales. It's not even funny.
So many.
So we couldn't advertise that way anymore because it used to really focus on the ad part of royalty. And really, when it comes down to the ads, when you're using royalty, if you're not really spending a lot of money on ads, you're not going to get good results. So the post was kind of misleading, so I stopped using it. And the team had grown to a point where I didn't have to put as many people in every month, you know, because everybody else was putting people in, you know what I mean? So I came back and I was like, yo, I need a post that worked like that old one, but one that's not going to be misleading, one that's going to actually, you know, kind of, you know, adapt to what we really have now. And so I came up with that one, man. And that thing, yo, it went off. That joint was rocking. That's what's up. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it
glad.
is.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
good
glad. Okay. That's what's up. Woo! All right, y'all. So does anybody have any questions?
I guess before we go real quick, I'm trying to set up my email campaign. So
Okay.
do you generally do like 2 and 3? I mean, I know we do how many ever we might need until they bite. But just for starting out, I just want to follow up.
It's that same concept, right? So you want to have at least 6 emails in the campaign, at least, because, you know, people are going to buy off the 5th to 12th time that they see something. So at least 5, try to get 12, try to get 18, but don't overwhelm yourself. Just, you know, add an email a day. Add it, you know, something like that. Just, you know, but just keep adding to it.
She in there.
She in there?
Hey!
Volume.
Something else real quick to save you some time on those emails. Hit those 3 dots on the right when you create your first one. Duplicate the one you just did and just switch it up. You don't got to do it from scratch. Just duplicate all the way down.
Yeah, thank you.
Go, Brett. Awesome. Anybody else? And guys, last thing I wanted to say, and I just kind of wanted to drive home, you have the coolest Zoom support. Sometimes you might have to go in there and wait, but if you need help with anything, I done seen them build pages for people. You know what I mean? I done seen them create a couple emails for people. You know, anything that y'all need, click that little button and go in there, and I'm telling you, you get help. Sometimes it's a little crowded. I get it. You know, maybe come back. But or try early in the morning. I know early in the morning, usually like right when they open at 9 is a good time. All right, Brett. I'll see you, brother. He said he had to bounce. Or sometimes later on, like later in the afternoon is a good time where you won't have to wait as long. But yeah, y'all, hit that Zoom support up and they will help you out with anything, man. And is that all? I think that's it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, my fiance is gonna kill me if I don't get out there and make this chicken. She's hungry, and the kids are hungry. So thanks for everybody for tuning in, man. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Straight up. Lady,
I appreciate y'all for jumping on.
Congratulations, lady.
Congratulations, lady.
Yes.
I ain't YouTube soon. YouTube.
Congratulations, lady.
All right,
Hey,
y'all.
my one. I'm running for one.
Let's go. Let's get
I'm running for one too.
Right. Let's go.
All right,
I
y'all.
want to beat all y'all, man. I got one coming in. I'm working on them.
Oh, shit.